What's up, fam? Thank y'all for tuning in once again. As always, be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And when you subscribe, hit that notification bell so every time I drop a video, you will be the first to know about it. Today, I want to do a quick video about McDonald's and their partnership with IBM that's going to put more poor people out of work. So let's get into it. It said, I got this off of CNBC.com. It says McDonald's enters strategic partnership with IBM to automate drive-through lanes. Now, as we all know, we should know, automation, artificial intelligence, all that is what's pushing this economy into the future. You see the Tesla cars, that they're self-driving. You see that a lot of these diesels, 18-wheelers, you see they're trying to convert them into driverless trucks. For one, because, you got a shortage, as you see, you got a shortage of truck drivers right now. And there's an article out that says that about 72,000 truck drivers are being put out of work because they can't pass the drug test, and they're alcoholics. So all that's doing, whether true or not, you're putting the story out to the people, and all it's doing is just help validate reasons why you're going to have automated truck drivers. You're going to have automated Uber drivers. I think Tesla sold, Hertz, or selling or sold like 100,000 cars to Hertz, and somehow, that's going to push to where the Uber drivers will be renting these cars and stuff like that and getting charged astronomical fees. But yet, like I say, you got these driverless cars. You'll no longer need Uber drivers and taxi drivers and stuff like that. So this here is along the same lines of McDonald's coming with this partnership with IBM. So let's read this real short article from CNBC. It said McDonald's said Wednesday it has entered a strategic partnership with IBM to develop artificial intelligence technology that will help the fast food chain automate its drive-through lanes. As part of the deal, IBM would acquire McD Labs, which was formerly known as a parent before McDonald's bought the tech company in 2019. McDonald's didn't disclose financial terms for either transactions, but I guarantee they made a lot of money, or see the potential of making a lot of money going this way. And in my mind, IBM is the ideal partner for McDonald's, given their expertise in building AI-powered customer care solutions and voice recognition. McDonald's CEO said on the earnings call with the analyst Wednesday. The parent technology uses AI to understand drive-through orders. I know you've probably seen the commercial where the black family is pulled into McDonald's, and on the screen it suggests that they buy one of them cinnamon roll type things. And the kid or the guy say, "How did they know what I was thinking?" Well, that's the strategy behind the AI movement, because they're tracking. They've always been tracking. It's always been known forever that businesses want to track people's spending habits. Back with the catalogs, or when they questionnaires you filled out, to when you go on your phone and you Google anything, Google restaurants, Google car insurance, Google whatever, and then you'll start seeing ads that pop up on your phone when you scroll on the internet about those particular things that you researched, that you searched. It say the apparent technology uses AI to understand drive-through orders. Says this summer McDonald's tested the tech at a handful of Chicago restaurants. Now it's interesting they use the city of Chicago. So you think about it. Chicago, the south side or the west side supposedly are riddled with crime, murders, suspected gangland killings. So you know how the country and big money likes to gentrify areas that Aboriginal Americans, Black Americans live. And they do whatever they can to acquire land that they feel, that they deem valuable. They'll allow the value of the land in their eyes to go down, the pennies on the dollar, buy it or repossess it or eminent domain it, and then move their people in. And so the value of the land increases. We all know how this goes. So it's interesting that they did this trial in Chicago, because if you are killing off or allowing the gangs or whoever to kill off the youth, then and you gentrify this land and people move in, like, and then the condo price, I know down here in Texas or Dallas, like $500,000, which is crazy. The people who living in them houses are not going to be the ones working the drive-through or working the fry pit at McDonald's. It's going to be those that you're trying to move out. So who you're going to hire? Because undoubtedly you probably going to get rid of that bus route, and you're not going to have too much public transportation. And like I said, you're moving all of your workers who would need these jobs because they don't have the skilled labor education. This is why STEM programs, the AI programs, these are the things you need to start your kids off. I mean, as young as 4, 5, 6, when they start to read, when they should be starting to read around 2 or 3, is to start introducing things like that to them. Not the TikTok videos, not the YouTube videos, the little cartoon of YouTube that has no educational value. The children need to be shown something with a lot of educational value, like I said, and it's going towards the artificial intelligence and the STEM programs. They have to get this stuff embedded in their brain early, because when they grow up, they're going to be left out, like a lot of us are being left out right now. Because we still want to push our kids going to college, but as you see, these colleges are costing $20,000, $40,000 a semester. Ain't nobody got that kind of money. And then you talking, then you see how the HBCU, was it Howard University? Students are not even living in the dorms because they rat infested, mold infested, and nobody is saying or doing anything about it. Especially like the alumni. Alumni should have made sure that school, Howard University, or any university, should be in pristine condition, like a Penn State, like a Notre Dame, like any other predominantly white university. But like I'm saying, get your kids into the STEM program, get into investing, but I'll get into that in a second. Like I was saying, in Chicago, so the people that's gonna work the drive-through, while everybody's hollering, they want the $15 an hour minimum wage, and you know these jobs are not gonna pay everybody $15 an hour that's currently working there, so they won't have for you to quit. Matter of fact, when they move to the automated robot system, they're gonna want all y'all to quit, because the robots are gonna do a quicker job, a more efficient and proficient job. They don't need human labor. But anyway, they say the test shows substantial benefits to customers and employees. Now I'm trying to see which employees, not the ones that are working the front desk. I know a few years back, McDonald's out here had a kiosk, and a lot of them have them now. That, you just type in your order and go sit down, and they'll bring it to you. What do I need someone at the cash register for? If we got a kiosk, that's 1 or 2 less people that we need to work. Cut the cost down, because in business, unfortunately, it's not about friendship, it's about the overhead costs. I have my own business. I understand you're trying to spend less, at least possible, but providing the best quality. Managerial positions, the jobs, same thing. We have to make sure that we're there for the customers or the patients or what have you, and the employees. But bottom line, corporate wise, it's all about the bottom dollar. You know what I'm saying? We got a budget for each person, and we got to stay under that budget. He said in June at the same conference where he disclosed the Chicago test, the McDonald's CEO shared McDonald's strategy for tech acquisitions. If we do acquisitions, it'll be for a short period of time, bring it in-house, jumpstart it, turbo it, and then spin it back out and find a partner that will work and scale it for us. It said CFO Kevin Ozen said that fewer than 100 employees would leave McDonald's to work for IBM. So you see these people, if you're leaving McDonald's and you're going to IBM, undoubtedly you already have the computer savvy, the education, STEM, AI, blockchain. That's another thing that's that the world is going to. You already have that skill set to where you can just leave McDonald's and go work in IBM. It's not gonna be your, like I say, your fast food server. Like I said, not gonna be your drive-through worker. It's not gonna be your burger flipper. It's gonna be those already in the computer work, and it's just gonna be moving over. See, it isn't a big financial statement impact, plus or minus, I'll say, going forward from that. Shares in McDonald's were up more than 2% mid-afternoon Wednesday after the company released its third quarter results. Fast food chains' earnings and revenue topped estimates as its international markets bounced back. Now, this goes to the segue of investing. We as a people, you need to start investing, period. There's no two ways around it. You need to start investing for the future. Investment is something for the future. I remember when was this Dogecoin this past year? There was a big hype about it. And I was working at the VA at the hospital, and everybody, their mama, us, our people. Oh, I'm gonna buy this Dogecoin because people make a lot of money, people become millionaires. And I'm like, you kind of missed that. But you should invest in crypto. I've invested in it. I know people, and I've tried to encourage other people to invest in it, because eventually the fiat system will fall. It has done it in every empire since the beginning of time, and it will continue to do so. This is why the whole one world government, one currency, that's why that was talked about and still being talked about till this day. And then you bring in the crypto, which is ran with the blockchain. When you bring in the crypto, it's disrupting the plan, but it's unavoidable. It really is unavoidable, because the value of the dollar is already worth nothing. You see the inflation. You see how, a $7 bag of chicken wings last year is costing like $18 now. I mean, you see gas in some places, like down here is damn near $4. Other places might be $5. But you're still getting paid the same amount of money to work. You're still getting the 3%, 2.5% raise every year, but the dollar, the value of the dollar is going down 2 to 3% every year. I mean, you can do the math. But the crypto, the blockchain, all this stuff, the AI, you can learn this stuff without going to college. They have these courses, things called Coursera. I took a course in blockchain and getting ready to take another course. And then you got people who actually got, classes that, they're a teacher. But I mean, Coursera is probably the most affordable way to do it online. It's self-paced. You can do as many classes you want to. Just take your notes, pay attention, take your tests, do your projects, get your certification. There are companies that are hiring when you get these certifications from websites like Coursera. You got to look into that. Like I said, you get you yourself, not just your kid, but you yourself, because you're still alive. You're still alive, so that means you got to make a living. And stuff like this, what McDonald's is doing for the company, they're looking out for themselves. You got to look out for yourself too. So like I said, you got to invest your time. You got to invest in yourself. Like I said, I have invested and I dabble, like I said, with crypto. If I could tell anybody anything, to start off, if you don't know anything about crypto, first place you need to start off is a website like Coinbase. Because you can go to Coinbase, open up an account, I think you attach it to your bank account or what have you. And they give out free coins. All you have to do is go in there and periodically they'll have these new coins that'll come up. And you can go in there and watch these little 1-minute videos. You watch 3 1-minute videos and you can earn $3. And it pops up periodically. And that is free cryptocurrency. You don't have to spend a dime. You might think, oh, $3 ain't nothing. $4 ain't nothing. No, ain't nothing. $1 ain't nothing. But just think about it. Like I said, they're giving you free money. So then let's say the one coin that you got $3 free. Let's say a year or so from now, I think you got $3, and the coin is worth like 0.1 millionth of a penny, something like that. 0.0000135, something like that. I don't know, a lot of zeros. You got $3. You knock out a couple of those zeros over time. That $3 can become 30, can become 30,000, can become 300,000 over time. Now, the likelihood of that happening, I can't even say what the percentages are because it can. It's a lot of. There are people who have invested $1,000 in the coin, a few $100s in the coins, and let it sit and mess around, and they become like earn like 6 figures, or become millionaires off of just investing and just holding. Because think about it, how much money? Let's say you invest $100. Oh man, that's a lot of money. How much money do you waste a month? How much money do you waste going to McDonald's a month? Because you don't want to cook. Too lazy to cook, just want to stop. Whataburger, I know I do. All the money you waste just for that 1 month, take that money and put a few dollars in a Coinbase. Like I said, that's a way to start. Then you go to Coursera, you learn the blockchain class. You learn blockchain, you take the blockchain classes, and you learn about that and how that's going to, in the future of that, because that's very important. And then it'll help you learn, that'll teach you the foundation of cryptos. And then you start studying cryptos and understanding the market cap and the market values and stuff of these coins. And it makes it easier for you to figure out which ones to invest in. In investment, I mean, you win some, you lose some. That's how investing goes. Matter of fact, I was looking at my account on Fidelity today because I was looking to flip some more money over into my IRA, into like an index fund, I mean. And I saw where I got a pharmaceutical stock. That's a great place to start. With if you want to start investing like in stocks, pharmaceutical stock. You can go to like a penny stock website. You go something like that's where I started like a few years back. And you look at pharmaceutical companies that are creating drugs. Look and see what kind of drug they're making. See what the benefit is. How many people it'll help. And then you see what stage the drug is in. If the drug is in stage 2 or 3, then you put your money in that. Because it's a good possibility that's going to go to stage 4. But once it goes that, it's FDA approved and people are going to try to buy and the stock going to shoot up. I've done it a couple of times with stock, cashed out. Not rich, not a millionaire from it because I had small money, but you got to start somewhere. And so like now I had a couple of pharmaceutical stocks or stocks or like the CROWD.H, stuff like that. And I was looking and I lost like, I'm gonna say I lost 70% of the value of the stock that I bought, which was a pretty significant amount of money to me. And the reason why I did is because I fell off looking at it because all I was looking at was my account balance, and it was still around about the same, going up a little bit. So I'm like, okay, I ain't putting no money in, lost some money. I wasn't really looking at what was going on like for a while. So today I went and looked at the whole entire account in detail and saw, like I said, I lost 70% of my money in this one stock. I'm like, man, so I had to sell. I ended up selling it and looking to, what I'm doing is going to look at another pharmaceutical stock, see how it's going. If I see something to buy, I will. If not, I'll just flip it over to an index fund. I'm not going to trip because I got another stock that gained. That gained, let's see, 183%. And I got another, where is this one at? Got one down here that's 18. Well, that's the market cap. It's 20%. I got like this couple of index funds. One has gained 18.9%, the other gained 20.9%. But this the stock I said, like with the G.R.O.W.T.H, that gained 303% since I bought it. So if I look at that and research that more and see what's the future of that looking like, see if I need to go and sell it and flip it over to the index fund, or like I say, the pharmaceutical stock. Like I said, that's the way to start with little money. Get big capital gains, and then you switch it over. You don't take the money out, because when you get stock and you sell, you know what I'm saying, if you don't keep it in investment, try to take it out, they're gonna tax you. They are going to tax you. So it's like, if you sell a stock, flip it into something else, flip it into another, something to invest in. But yeah, stock market, people are talking about, I need to get in the stock market, this and the third. Usually by the time you see stocks on TV or in the newspaper or in the magazines or what have you, it already made its big money. So you just find something to invest in early. If you want to make big money, you find something to invest in early, to where it doesn't cost a lot of capital out of your pocket. And that's why crypto is a good start, because you got a lot of coins out there. Got to research, see which one you want, see which one's the best ones to get into that are worth less than a penny or a few pennies right now, and in the beginning, and then they end up being worth like $5 or $6 and like say you put $1,000 in a penny stock and it goes up to goes to 50 cents, goes to $1. Like I say, you can do the math. But that's pretty much all I want to say about this story, about this whole topic in general. Labor is going to the robots. Shoot, you got robot dogs out here now and drones they're weaponizing. So soldiers, I worked at the VA and I saw deplorable situations where I feel they treat the soldiers like crap at the VA. And even the soldiers, I know ex-soldiers who I know now who say they won't go to the VA just because of because of care they get. And I can understand it, because I've seen it firsthand for nearly 2 years, and it was like, nah, I wasn't feeling it. But like I said, now they're creating robots that they can weaponize. So the human element of that, to an extent, is going to be taken out. So your kids graduating high school and saying, well, if I can't go to college, I'm going to go to the military. For what? They don't need you. They're not going to need the majority of it. So it's going to be a lot of us that are not going to be able to get in the military. These jobs, like I said, you still got jobs paying $10 an hour and bragging about it, posting it on big posters, because everybody's hiring, but everybody's not paying big money. But they know people need jobs, so they can do that. So you'll go and work overnight shifts at a Waffle House and McDonald's, Chicken Express, something like that. And you ain't making no money. And they've already said that it costs, you got to make at least $20 an hour, $21 an hour to afford a 2-bedroom apartment anywhere in the country. And these companies are only paying $10, $12, $15 an hour. And and everybody's happy about that $15 an hour, which is going to which does nothing. I mean, it's something. I can't knock it. And then you can think about, well, I can work and roommate with somebody, which is cool. But then what if you got people that got couples that want to get married, and the way Joe Biden got this some kind of Build Back Better America whatever plan that is taxing people who, couples that like married couples that don't make a lot of money. Like I was saying a story where say one person can make $20,000, the other can make $10,000. They're gonna get taxed an extra $2,700. Man, that $2,700 it was originally like $1,200. It's gonna jump to $2,700. That $1,500 extra dollars is a lot for a couple or single people. Okay, how much you making? If you making like less than 6 figures, because that $1,500 can go to car insurance for the year. Can pay for as high as gas that we got. But I mean, like I said, simple as car insurance. For a year, for 6 months, it's like $1,500, $1,200. You get like full coverage on a couple of cars. So I mean, that could be money. It's big money that could be used for something more valuable than putting it on taxes, because you getting married. So now it's going to keep people wanting to be single, and not being married, and perpetuating and keeping this single parent household thing going, and continue to destroy the poor community. But that's another story for another time, man. Tell me what y'all think about this McDonald's. Like I say, it's coming. No, it's here. Forget it's coming. It is here. It's time to invest in yourself, invest in your kids, invest in their education. And I ain't talking about just high school and going to college. I mean, like I said, the Coursera classes where you can learn blockchain, where you can learn AI. You can learn this stuff, and you can get jobs working anywhere in the country. And make good money with these certifications. But get your high school diploma though, and make good grades in that. If you want to go out and get a business degree and stuff like that, learn finance. I always learn finance. Go to school and learn finance, economics, but get a degree in economics. But the AI, the blockchain, the STEM projects, that's what's going to be important if you want to have a career that's going to sustain you for the rest of your life. And you still, and you got to, and once you learn, you got to continue to learn. But you'll know that once you get into the workforce. Like I say, invest. Get your stock market account. If you got a job, and if they got a retirement account, a retirement plan that you're paying on, you have an investment account. You have access to that bank. That's how I started. Used to work in the warehouse and did a retirement retirement account, just because I thought I was going to use the money to help with my kids' school or help with the house. Really didn't say retirement, because there's no way I can retire with $450,000 and think I would be able to live off of that when I retire. I just knew that wasn't possible. So I had other plans, other things in the works. But you got access to a Fidelity account. And you got like a few dollars in it. So you can go online and access your account and do what you need to do. And like I said, with stocks, like I said, start the pharmaceutical stocks. That's the easiest way. To me, it's the easiest way to see if it's something to invest or not to invest in. And it doesn't take a lot of money. Coinbase, start with your, get your crypto, get your free coins. Like I said, they're giving out free money. So take your free money. And oh yeah, and life insurance. Get your life insurance policies. So like you pass and you have something you can leave your children. But hey guys, I'm out of here. Like I said, thank y'all for tuning in. You got a comment, leave it in the comment box below. If you want to support the channel, look in the description box. Hit the website and purchase some merchandise that helps support the channel. Help me grow my business. If you got your own YouTube channel or you're trying to start a YouTube channel, I would say start looking in the description box. Hit that TubeBuddy link. That's a great way to start to begin to grow your channel. It'll show you the latest headlines, the hot topics, the latest the tags to use so you can increase your viewership, which in turn will increase your subscriptions. And the goal is to get to at least 1,000 subscribers. I got a long way to go. I want to thank everybody, all 72 of y'all right now at the recording this video and subscribe to my channel. And trying to get to 1,000. It's a long road, but it's an investment. It's an investment. And the key, I believe, is to be consistent, which is what I'm trying to do. But anyway, I'm just trying to do that. But anyway, I'll leave you the same way I came, and that's peace.